Smashing the niggas that's trying to stop the dough. To get focused, nigga, we about to blow. The money, the jewels, the crips, the cars, the clothes, the bitches, the guns, the knives, the average old. Smashing the niggas that's trying to stop the dough. To get focused, nigga, we about to blow. The money, the jewels, the crips, the cars, the clothes, the bitches, the guns.
Welcome to another live session of the Blood Lab. I am Al, joined by my brother Marcus. What's going on?
What up? What up?
Well, let's jump right into things. We got a lot to cover. This first clip I'm about to play, boy. Now look, I don't agree with a lot of the things that I don't agree with the gang life, but I certainly won't disrespect the gang life. Now roll this next clip. Take a look at these two fucking bozos.
Fuck crimes till I die. Voice is gone. Just so voice is gone. Back. I'm gonna say crime. Fuck crime. Fuck crime.
Yo, don't learn.
Yeah, don't learn.
Yeah, homies, fuck crabs. Shoot a crab in the face. Like I said, the boy's still gone. I'll take a crab's dick, rip it off, make him suck it. Pussy ass little boy. You got none on a white boy like me. Wallahi, fuck crabs. Come do me some. Dad, homies.
Now, you know this is going to be seen by the gangs that they're out there mocking. And
I mean, the next update is
these two dudes getting shot.
That's pretty much what I would expect.
I mean, essentially, I'd like to see it happen the way the cartel do business. Where you see mojos on their knees crying and begging, and the next thing you know, it's either a machete to the neck several times, or a gunshot, or you just get put in a barrel and get turned into human soup.
I mean, what was the purpose of that video they just posted? Like, what were they? I don't get the messaging. Like, what was? I don't understand. Like, what were they trying to pull off?
Apparently, the Crips don't got nothing for a white boy like him, dog. You know, apparently he's a real G. You know?
I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what that means.
I mean, the first thing he said, he said he was gonna rip their dick off and make them suck it.
Jeez.
That's so much. Boy.
Like you said at the start of this, I don't necessarily agree with the gang activity, and I also would not disrespect them because it is a
the only thing I ask of gang members is to essentially, do what you originally was supposed to do. Look out for the block and the people on the block.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Your activities on more sustainable issues.
Yeah. Like protect the block and protect the people, not, oh, this is our turf type shit. Just,
that's
man.
Stupid. Yeah, just killing each other is dumb. If you're going to do that, go against your oppressors, go against the enemies.
Mm-hmm. Because apparently these white boys don't think you guys can do anything about it. Supposedly. That's not coming from me. Apparently
I'm going to look out for that update.
You and me both. I have been... Like, it's been a few days since I saw that clip. I was like, it's gonna happen. I'm not sure what state that took place in. Better not. I know they're not in LA. I know they're not in LA. Yeah. So, boy, let me tell you.
And throwing up the Crip signs and like mocking them, like,
yeah.
No, that's not it.
Dude, I've sent you video clips of what hats, because I know you like to wear hats. Like if we were to go to Cali, what hats you shouldn't wear, because it's going to cause some problems. There are colors that you shouldn't wear because it's going to cause some problems. Now, does that make it right? Nah, because I mean, I should be able to wear my team logo, my team colors, without any effing problem. But you know, in some cases, there are certain teams you can't just walk around wearing their caps because they represent certain sets, and you know those sets get sensitive about being disrespected, if you will. So you know you got to be careful. And these guys are just, again, let me quote what the white boy said. He said, "Y'all don't got nothing for a white boy like him."
I mean, I don't know, man. They're asking for issues.
Oh, they're asking for
Like,
more than just issues.
there's enough problems in the world. I wouldn't be asking for any more. So, hey, man. Hey, you know what? Let me not disrespect these white boys. Maybe they don't. Maybe the Crips don't want nothing to do with them. I don't know. I can't say that they can't do anything. I'm just.
Well, look, if the Crips are getting this message, if anybody in your crew can record and upload, that would be great. If you guys want to come on the show with your mask on, you guys don't have to show your faces, just to, express how you feel about these punk ass chumps talking this kind of shit. By all means, you're more than welcome. Hit us up at thebluntLab@gmail.com. Be more than glad to accommodate. You don't have to show your face. Let us know how you feel about this shit. You know what I mean? Moving on. I want to shout out the United Nations, because they have officially declared the transatlantic slave trade as the greatest crime against humanity.
Did you see that, or did I send that to you, or did you see that?
I saw it.
Okay, you saw it before. Okay.
And I thought I sent it to you. Oh no, you sent it to me.
No.
But yeah, I did see it, and I believe Ghana is the reason why that push. Who started that push for that to happen? And guess who opposed?
Oh yeah.
Guess who opposed?
I know who the three are. The three.
Oh, there's three. Oh, I only had two. That's the United States and Israel. Who's the third?
Venezuela.
Oh, those punk ass.
And then like a lot of the
bitches.
European countries sat the vote out, I guess.
Of
Which
course
is
they did.
essentially kind of saying, no.
You don't want it to happen.
Yeah. But the US is like, oh, I'm shocked. And Israel and the US, we know, are like R1 at this point, at least at the top. So, But yeah, I was shocked that the US.
Yeah, that's a great step. That's a great first step, because that's all that is a step, and it's a great first step. So it's much appreciated. And for those who sat out and opposed, all your mothers are cankerous whores who will end up sucking cock in hell.
Like,
But I digress.
I'll speak on the slave thing. Like, I don't think that it defines us as Black people, what we've been through, but we can't act like that didn't happen. And we can't act like we're not still feeling the effects of that today. Like, a lot of stuff that was put in place hundreds of years ago, we're still feeling the effects of it. So we can't just be ignorant to the fact that this is a part of our history. Now,
And you see what they're doing in schools as far as that's concerned.
Exactly. Now, these are difficult conversations to have, but honestly, they really shouldn't be. Nobody living is responsible for those atrocities. Nobody living is responsible for that pain and that evil that happened. But if we're gonna sit and act like, oh well, we're not still feeling the effects of it, or like we're not a disenfranchised people, like come on, man, like let's be honest.
Mm-hmm.
And I've always said this: we're not asking, like, even the reparations thing would be cool. We're not asking for handouts. We're asking for equality. That's all it's ever been. Equal playing field.
Not even a handout. Essentially, it's pay what you fucking
payback. Well, yeah, pay.
Pay what you owe.
I get
Pay
that.
what you
like
owe.
Payback.
Because nonetheless,
equal. We just want equal. Just leave us alone.
Or leave us the fuck alone. Yeah, essentially, just leave us the fuck alone.
Like, people have their path. Like, let us get to where we're going with equality. That's all it's ever been. That's all that our ancestors wanted and fought for. How many people have died for equality, which we still don't have? I mean, it's a lot better than it was even 20 years ago. But still, like, I don't know, man.
I mean, essentially, the only difference is that the whites only and blacks only signs have been removed. But as far as everything else is concerned, I honestly don't think anything has changed.
And like, I don't want to be a pessimistic person and be like, maybe we should just be separated, because that doesn't help anything. But with that being said, it's like, why can't we just be left alone?
Not separated. What I say would help would be this. Much like everybody else has their own shit.
Mm-hmm.
For example, their own police,
Mm-hmm.
their own hospitals, their own grocery stores, their own schools. We should be able to have that as well. Because again, let me point something out to you.
Mm.
In a world run by white supremacy,
Mm-hmm.
can you trust someone the opposite color of your son to teach them right and to take a job away from their child?
Mm.
Do you think they really want to do that? Do you think that your child has their best in? I'm not saying it's all of them.
Mm-hmm.
But much like, much like bullied white boys become cops, bullied racist white boys become cops, a lot of racist white girls become nurses. Why do you think that is?
It's true.
Mm.
But knowing us as people, we're so inclusive. Like we would never like turn someone away because of that.
No, of course not. But
like, we're not built like that. Like that's not what our people have been. So,
because the shit we're being fed isn't coming from us.
No,
you know what I'm saying.
We want to erase our history, and that's and
they
like,
want to erase everything.
Like we've had these conversations before. Like the power that comes with knowledge. Like that's a scary thing. So, and again, the victors write the narrative. So,
but the truth is coming out slowly but surely for everybody.
Oh yeah.
And I will. Before we get too serious, people are slowly but surely opening their eyes to a lot of stuff, and we'll get into that. But I want to, before we get into too serious stuff, I want to. This was real funny to watch. Your boy that plays Reacher had himself a little incident.
Bro.
Oh, bro.
Alan Ritchson is a tank. That is
That's his name. Oh, his name's Alan. So we share the same name, huh?
He needs to be playing Batman, bro. Like I've been saying it for a minute. He should just be the new Batman.
Should he be back? I don't know. He's too big. But let's not. We'll get into that another time. But apparently Alan likes to throw some hands. I mean, granted, I don't want to say he likes to throw hands, but we'll throw hands when he has to. And I believe those the witnesses that were there were his children. So let's. I think we have two different views of this video, but go ahead and roll clip on this incident with Sir Alan, if you will. I don't want him coming to beat me up.
What was his neighbor doing?
So essentially, Alan was riding through the neighborhood on his bike, and the neighbor comes out of nowhere, bro. And stands in front of his bike, and as you can see, his bike's on the ground, and that's why his bike is on the ground. It's because that neighbor did that. Now, Alan Reacher was not speeding. The neighbor was trying to say that Alan was speeding. He was not, because when through Alan's body cam, I don't know if we have that video clip, but I think he was doing like 20, 21 miles an hour. Oh, there it is. Watch the neighbor. Watch the neighbor.
Oh, he would have been right to just run him over.
Oh, I would have ran him over. Yeah, on the ground. Oh. This kind of violence is so satisfying. I don't know about you, but
I love it.
He's probably married to the head of the HOA, which is probably why he thinks he's.
He said there's kids running around. Like he's got kids with him.
Yeah, and again,
he's not driving fast.
He's not going over the speed limit. He's not. He's just cruising. I could see if my man was speeding, popping wheelies, and things like that. But dude, look at that beat down.
And he was in the middle of the road. You noticed that?
Yes. No, he came out to the middle of the road. He heard Alan
on the sides. No. Like he was in the middle to where even if there was kids around, they wouldn't have been.
Alan's kids is right behind him. So why the fuck would you step out in front of him to do some shit like that?
Do you think old boy felt any kind of fear when he saw him get off that bike? Like, I ain't no punk, bro. But you see a dude that big, you'd be like, oh, man.
I probably should have thought about it.
Yeah, like, ooh, I don't know. I don't know if this is the right choice. Oh.
Apparently, it looked like that neighbor didn't stretch before this incident. And it reflected so. Because, boy.
I'm not an advocate of violence, but I am an advocate of people getting checked for being stupid. So, and like you said, he could have just ran him over. Then it would have been like, oh, he's at fault for that? Like, what are you doing in the middle of the road? Like, what are you actually doing? What if that had been his kids that have been in the front?
Now, little bro, just so I don't see
the knowledge that he has on the bike, like, what if they would have like flipped off of it? You know what I'm saying? Like, anything could have happened just being stupid.
Now, just so I don't say it, you've ridden with me in the car for years.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think happens to a Karen that does that to me?
Oh, it's gonna be bad news. Get in trouble.
See, I didn't want to say it so that people don't think, oh, this nigga likes to talk shit and blah, blah, blah. No, I'm just like, you've been in the car with me.
Mm-hmm.
We all know how that would have ended up, right? So Alan, I commend you.
I
threw hands very well.
Being with you in person, I feel like you make people question like how gangster they really are in certain situations. I've seen this up close and personal. Like
sometimes you have to.
No, and I'm not even mad at you because I got you ride or die. I got your back. So if something's going down, I'm right there in it with you.
Pippin, I'm glad you say that because this is to go completely off topic. This is why we brothers, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I think I probably we've told the Jacksonville story and how that went down. Like, and I was telling my sister again because you remember that text I sent you. I said, "Hey, detective is about to call you."
Yeah, I was like, "Wait a minute."
Hey, I sent that same text to my little sister and my little brother. Okay. My little brother responded with, "Hey, I don't want to get involved." My little sister, she knew automatic. She's like, "Man, stop fucking around." With the
I'm just like, "Hey, let me know what's going on."
Yeah, you were the first one to be like, "Yo, WTF? What's up? I just need to know what to say. I'll do it."
So I don't want to say the wrong thing. I don't want to implicate us both. But, like, I'll say, just let me know.
And in Jacksonville, like, dude, it was me, you. I don't want to credit the other dude that was with us because he can go fuck himself. But it was me, you, and one other person against over 100 people. And y'all were ready to go down with me.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was ready to fight everybody in that fucking section.
And
but guess what?
That talk the loudest don't really want to do anything. They just never been checked before. That's the issue. Yeah. I feel like that's the issue with society now. It's like people are too quick to want to go grab a weapon and like deal with things. Like back in the day, you fought, you got it out. Hey, we could be friends after that. You shoot the fair one, and it's cool. Like, a lot of people haven't been checked. That's why they feel so emboldened to just say and do things because nobody's checking them for their actions.
Yeah. And these Karens.
I'll meet the right one.
Yeah. And these Karens, much like that dude that Alan had to fuck up.
Yeah.
That is how you handle the Karen. Every single Karen situation should be handled that way.
Yeah.
This way, the next Karen or the next person who thinks about being a Karen, like, maybe I don't want to get beat up today. Everybody seems to be getting beat up. The last person just got stabbed. You know what? Maybe I don't want to do this.
I commend him for what he did.
Oh, yeah. Because he literally dropped his own bike. And thankfully his kids reacted too. Good on them for reacting because they could have rear-ended him. In what happened there, so
that
good on the kids.
A lot worse.
Yes,
that could have ended up a lot worse than it was.
And that guy's face, oh man, when I saw pictures of his face, I was like, yeah, I love that right there. I love that right.
Richard got hands.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no.
He got the It's not just action movies. Like he got
Boy, it's safe to say he possibly does his own stunts. Because you saw the form, the way he was just, the way my man was just laying there. He's like, "Oh no, I'm catching you in the jaw, homie." He came up under. Way to go, Sir Alan. Now, this is somewhat serious, and I guess the conversation is, it's somewhat funny to me, but it's going to lead to a serious conversation because we all know. So I want to shout out to another motherfucking dude, Druski.
oh.
Druski.
Druski.
Druski. You have made me a really big fan after this. I will admit I haven't checked out none of the other stuff before, but you have made me a really big fan after this. And to the Wayans brothers, despite, some other stuff, I want to see Druski and White Chicks too.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I want to see, just road clip, baby, because this is so effing awesome. We all know Erica Kirk don't got rhythm like this. All right. We all know. This dude put some flavor.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Look at the eyes, bro.
Soldiers and troops.
That's great that you're praying, but
how about all the kids that died when the USA hit the towers?
It broke my heart. That is the
In what ways have you grown closer to Jesus?
I serve a righteous God.
That
is why we say our prayers.
Those looks
We are
so
all
awful.
his children. But when I say children, I mean like the holy, blessed Trinity, which is why I hold the Bible.
Sweet cream foam chai ice matcha. And Bella will have all organic pup cup.
Organic pup cup.
Yes, everything organic.
I don't have the comments in front of me, but my gosh, man.
7. Oh, are you good? 4. 3, 2. Hold your chest lifted. We're gonna lift.
We have to protect all men in America, especially all white men in America. Those are the boys that we care about in this country. America is built on their backs. Yes. Because they are the ones who mattered most.
He pulled it off, man. The mannerisms, the crazy faces. Bro, Erica Kirk is a creep, bro. Like, she creeps me out watching her in interviews and stuff. It feels weird, man. Like, the faces she makes. And, like, she clearly didn't care for this dude. Like, that's obvious. But, I mean, I don't necessarily blame her for that because I don't care for him either. I mean, I didn't not celebrating his death, but I mean, he was kind of a terrible person. You know,
As is she.
Very divisive person. Oh,
dare I say, I think she's probably worse than him.
Yeah.
Because all he did was talk shit. If he was guilty of anything, was just talking shit.
Mm-hmm.
But actually having any, I mean, dude, she killed kids. She's banned from a fucking country.
Oh yeah, that Romania thing.
Okay.
They swept that under the rug like that.
Oh, of course they did.
Yeah.
Of course they did. Of course they did. You see what kind of backing she has.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, of course they swept that under the rug.
Shout out to Druski, man. That was awesome.
Yeah, Drew.
That was great.
You the man, pimpin'.
I've been rocking with Druski for a while now. So
oh, have you?
I'm not shocked.
I saw when he did the white thing with the overalls.
Yeah, the hillbilly. Yeah.
I remember when he did that. I thought that was effing hilarious because I'm like, dude, how do you get that white? How do they get the makeup to look that? He pulled it off. Like, dude, hold up. Okay, let me ask a dumb question because again, I'm just stumbling on the Druski. Has he done any movies yet? Or does he just do? I know he does comedy, but does he do movies?
I feel like he has been in some stuff. Nothing like major yet, but like I know he's big on like social media. Like that's like he does skits and stuff.
Well, he needs to be in a movie, man.
Yeah,
and I'm definitely gonna look into his
with Casanat. Like I know they did stuff together, and like Kevin Hart was on that stream. Kevin Hart was talking about like helping young brothers. He's like, bro, we right here. We ain't got to talk about it. You can actually do it. Like, what are we doing? Like, help us out. We're right here. But I think we're gonna see him in movies going forward. Like,
we should, man. Because dude, he pulled that off. Yeah. I mean, the eyes. I mean, of course, we all know Erica Kirk can't dance the way he did, but
she ain't get sturdy like that. But oh yeah, she did respond to it, didn't she?
I can't really, but I know she's mad, and isn't she trying to sue?
I don't know if she's trying to sue. I know she tried to bring up the blackface thing. I'm like, oh, well, she's not.
She's not the only one, because Carrie Underwood was like, oh, well, what if someone?
No, they all have done that. No, that's the thing. That's why blackface exists, because it has been done in history.
Well, Carrie Underwood, you three nipple having cunt. If you don't know the history, just shut the fuck up.
Exactly.
Okay, just shut the fuck up. All right. No one gives a fuck about you. Your flat ass. Talking about somebody should do blackface. There was another motherfucker that said somebody should do blackface too. Who was the other dumbass motherfucker that said the same thing?
And I know when they do blackface, they don't do like the whole makeup prosthetic thing. They just put black paint on their face.
And I mean, for Halloween, Carrie Underwood.
Buffoons.
I even posted it on my Facebook. So Carrie Underwood and Erica the fucking cunt can go check it out. All right. You had people dressing up, white people dressing up with bloody hoodies, holding a Skittles bag, and in Arizona with blackface on. And you talking about somebody should do blackface, you dumb cunt? How about you should just shut the fuck up, you stupid bitch.
So there was a comedian that put on like a prosthetic and like the makeup and everything, not just black paint, but like our actual skin colors, and did a parody like that. I would find that funny too. It's comedy. That's fine. But my thing with blackface is that's not what that is. They put on.
And if it's done in comedy, much like RDJ did it, nobody's mad.
Exactly. That's a perfect example.
How about your dumb ass just shut the fuck up, you stupid bitch?
But these fools will put on blackface and put red lipstick on their face and then act like buffoons. Like that's the
red lipstick, most folks don't understand. When they put on the red lipstick, they have it like overly exaggerated so that they're making fun because they say all black people have big ass lips. All right, so that's what they, it's the extremely charcoal black face with a bright red lips.
And then acting like buffoons, acting like idiots. So that was cool. But what Druski did was...
Now, is that your alarm? It usually goes off at 8 o'clock. You trying to get at it?
No, that was a phone call.
But like, nobody was mad when Robert Downey did it.
I don't know. Some people, like people weren't at the time because
dumbasses
weren't as understanding or like as knowledgeable. There's people now that are like, oh, I can't believe Robert did that. But it's never black people that are saying that. It's white people that are like offended for black people. As a black person, I'm not offended by what Robert Downey did. For one,
I think I laughed.
It wasn't necessarily Robert Downey. It was the actor he was playing that was doing that. And two, he pulled it off. Like we're talking about that era and that time period. That is exactly how that was depicted.
And I think it'd still be cool today.
Oh,
And it would
bro, I'm
still
not
be
against it.
just as funny
I
today.
loved it. I loved it. I have
So
no notes.
again,
Robert Downey's the man. Forever.
white chicks, hilarious. Druski, hilarious. And hey, Mr. Wayans, both of you guys, you know, hey, much respect. If you guys are going to make white chicks too, you need to include Godfrey and Druski.
Yes.
I don't know who you guys got lined up for the cast, but you
need
got to include Godfrey and you got to include Druski. You have to. And we don't mind being in the background as an extra. We just want to be like seen as extras. No speaking roles, just, you know, high-priced extras, you know.
need Godfrey. You need more Godfrey in these
Oh,
shows.
yes. Because Godfrey's effing hilarious too. I think Godfrey could pull off that. Oh, I'd like to see Godfrey white it up and do the Trump.
You people.
What do you mean, you people?
That seems too.
What do you mean, you people?
I think what Trump means is you
No,
people,
look at
you
his ass,
actors,
man.
you people.
Look at them beady ass. Them racist beady ass.
Oh,
That movie still makes me laugh, bro. That movie
that's
still
one of the
makes me
best
laugh.
comedies ever, bro. I don't care what nobody says.
That
But
movie
that
still
kind
makes
of cast, Jack Black, bro. Jack Black is in that movie, and we know how great he is. That's a great comedy. I love that movie. Love that movie.
Now, I think I had a, but yeah, that Druski shit was effing hilarious, dude.
Oh yeah, that was awesome.
And I'm loving it. So yeah, F Carrie Underwood and anybody who supports her. F Erica Kirk and anyone who supports her. F all of y'all. Y'all support that bitch. For real. I had a third clip. I probably should have. Just go ahead and play it, babe, because I don't remember what it was about.
To the end if you want.
Ah, yes.
I have Dean behind me because the video I'm about to show you was
Yes.
recorded by Dean. Happened to Dean. Grand Junction, Colorado. He flew into the airport there. His mom came to pick him up. He comes out to get in the car. He's putting his luggage into the car. And then a man he'd never seen before walks up and spits in his face. And then Dean pulled out his phone and started recording, which was a smart thing to do. If you pay attention, right in the very beginning, you're going to hear this guy admit that he spit in his face.
Did you just spit on me, sir? You just spit on me.
I did.
What's your name?
In the car.
What's your name? Don't touch me.
You're
What's your
touching
name?
me.
Your husband just spit on me. Wait, he just admitted to it on camera. Let me get that license
I
plate.
don't think spitting is a crime. You and your
It's
mom.
not.
You guys
See, first things first, she says, I don't think spitting is a crime. And her husband
That's
says,
assault.
it's not. Spoiler alert, it is. Specifically in Colorado. Actually can lead to serious criminal charges.
That's it.
Like assault and harassment.
I love the internet. They already found out who this disgusting piece of shit couple is. And yes, you guessed it, they are registered Republicans. I wanted to do my part and first say thank you to Tizzy ENT and
Yeah,
Dean
thank you,
Withers for
Tizzy.
their
I
hard
always
work
enjoy his
in
videos.
making this
Yes.
world a better place. And let's also make sure that Shane and Jamie McDougal spend the rest of their lives looking over their shoulders and never having a moment of peace. I'm not nice. I have no mercy for pedophile protecting pieces of shit. You thought that was going to make you look tough, but all it did was make you look small. Adults use debates and arguments. Meanwhile, bitch-ass men and women such as yourselves have to use spit because that's all you'll ever be, is a bitch-ass motherfucker.
Well
Spitting
said.
on Dean.
Well said, sister.
Spitting on Dean. You out of your damn mind?
Now I'm going to commend Dean for how he handled that entire situation. Now, without my saying so, little bro, if you're out and about with me and somebody spits on me, how do you think that ends? I'm going to ask you your opinion.
I'm assuming that person's probably not going to make it home that night.
For anyone who doesn't know,
Unless somebody breaks it up before it gets to that.
oh, I mean, if somebody is looking to get hurt trying to break that up, then by all means, try. But if somebody spits on me, you know, that goes for anybody that's with me. If you see somebody spit on me, just step back and allow what's going to happen to happen.
Yeah.
And for those that don't know what is going to happen, if you're not a fan of The Walking Dead, I urge you to watch the episode where Negan introduces his baseball bat to Glenn's head repeatedly.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. You don't spit on people.
If you didn't see that, I urge you to watch American History X, where Ed Norton's character ran out of bullets, made the thief put his mouth on the curb, and then stomped the back of it. You know, I've actually wanted to do that. So yeah, fuck around and find out spitting on me. That is
so disgusting.
Dude, everybody, as far as I'm concerned, everybody has AIDS, herpes, syphilis, HPV, some kind of shit. And you want to fucking spit? As far as I'm concerned,
you hit me. Like,
I'd rather you slap me. I'd rather you slap me, which
is like,
it's still it's not gonna end well, but you might live. But if you spit on me, I consider that attempted murder, as far as I'm concerned. If you give me something, you give me something I can't get rid of, bye.
Yeah, all bets are off. You spit on me, that's a wrap, man. And I'm not a violent person, but I guess that's a good way to get me to that point, though.
I'm not a violent person, but I do enjoy violence. I don't know if that makes sense. Is that yeah, that's probably yeah. Just don't spit. Don't spit.
Yeah, shout out to Dean, man. He handled that.
Yeah. He handled that extremely well.
He's
another one I'd like to get on the show just to hang out. We don't do politics very much here. I mean, we're probably going to get into it a little bit today because, like, when you hear Erica Kirk supporters, because, they're the same supporters who support Trump. And for those who don't know, we are at war and things are getting bad, like really bad. To the point in the Philippines where people can't get gas, they're walking around. I mean, they're getting oil there still. They still have power, but gas is at a fucking, the prices are ridiculous. Much more than what we would pay here per gallon. Cuba, I don't know if you heard this about Cuba. Cuba's in the dark.
Oh, yeah.
Outside of one 5-star hotel, Cuba's in the dark. They haven't received oil. I can't remember if it was 16 days or 21 days. But nonetheless, the point that Cuba is at right now, even if they were to get any kind of oil, it wouldn't make a difference. It's too late. Like, Cuba is completely fucked right now. I don't know how Haiti is doing. I haven't spoken to anyone on that side, but yeah, this is what's going on in the world. Gas here, dude, $5 a effing gallon, bro, and rising.
Yeah.
And rising.
All for what? So stupid.
And then when you hear folks, because like a lot, some of the messages you were sending me, that pops up on my For You stuff a lot too. They hear him say something directly. I mean, like right out of the horse's mouth, before even AI became a thing. But they will deny and argue that he didn't.
Oh,
you clearly
you heard it that way. That's not the way he said it. It's how you heard it. How do you can't combat stuff like that? Like, once the person starts that, conversation's over. I'm out.
Yeah, because if you continue to argue, someone passing by is basically going to look at both of you as like, look at these fucking morons.
Exactly.
Because it's like, and it goes for both sides for me. They fight. If you believe in a politician, and this is my personal opinion, if you believe in a politician or believe that a politician has your best, no matter what side they're on, I think you're a fool. Because all you have to do is live life to see that they don't. Everyday life should tell you that they don't. especially in this government that poisons us every day, whether it's the air, the food, everything. You want to argue for those people who are killing you? Or working for the people killing you? As if they give a shit about you? And you have physical evidence before. I'm not even talking about the kids. The dude was convicted of rape. He is a rapist, and all these people still supported him. A rapist. What does that say about your character?
Well, exactly. That kind of tells you that people don't. Nothing matters, man. None of that matters. Character.
He raped a woman. Now we know what he did to children.
Hmm.
You know what? I'm glad I brought the children thing up. Roll next clip with this Dalai Lama shit. I don't believe this shit is AI. If it's AI, you know, I don't know. But take a look at this shit right here, bro.
And today we're honored by.
You know what? I need to light my shit up.
So, why are you coming?
Viewer discretion advised. My apologies.
Reminders for dark shots are up each way street.
I can't even.
And today we're honored by.
And so, why are you coming?
This is in view of the.
Reminders for dark shots.
Yeah, I'm done with that. Just cut that out, please. That's in public. That's in public, little bro.
It doesn't seem like anybody cares, man. These are children.
And now we know what he. And you know, it's not only him. I'm not just saying it's just him for because that's immediately what his supporters will do. Oh well, what about Clinton? I don't
get him too.
If you heard me arguing for Clinton or Biden, pull that tape up because you're never gonna fucking find it.
No,
right?
they all gotta go.
Let me just be clear. Every single politician is a fucking scumbag. I repeat, every single politician is a fucking scumbag. Left wing, right wing, same fucking bird, you fucking morons. So the fact that these arguments continuously to go on, like, why are we why do we still have this conversation? When it's a known fact that they don't give a shit about you. So why are we having this conversation? But yeah, people will argue for a politician, bro. Argue for a politician. Oh, they mean good. They do this, they do that, and blah, 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 blah. You Obama supporters, all Obama did was support the LGBTQ. My man and his wife went to Africa trying to have those people who don't believe in that shit write laws to accept that shit. That's all that motherfucker ever did, was push the gay agenda to lower our fucking numbers for those who like to support and fucking argue for Obama. That's what your boy did. Biden ain't do outside of fucking kids, he ain't do nothing either. Clinton, my man was fucking everything. My man was probably fucking mud if he probably fucks mud because he thinks it has a heartbeat. From children to women, he fucks animals too. All those motherfuckers are scumbags. Every last one of them. As for anyone to argue for any one of those stupid, corrupt motherfuckers, literally the only reason why we don't talk about it because I feel like it's we're wasting our fucking breath having this conversation. Like, politics is a waste of time because all those every last one is corrupt. Every last one. And everyone knows that they're corrupt, but they're not going to do nothing about it. What are the people going to do? The people feel like they're not in position to do anything. When we outnumber those motherfuckers, dude. Me saying that probably, it's probably going to get me pegged a domestic terrorist just for saying that alone. We outnumber those scumbags. What are we going to do about it? I'll wait. For anyone to retort, well, what have you done? Well, what am I going to do? No one's together. No one wants to do anything together. So why would I try to do anything? What, to end up like everyone who tried to stand tall before? Or have the CIA take over my fucking car and run me into a fucking ditch? Yeah, no thanks. Since I know everybody else is a fucking coward, you're not going to do shit. Why the fuck should I? This is why I don't argue for those dudes. Nobody's going to do shit about it. Oh, well, let's go out and vote. You're wasting your fucking time. That's my personal opinion. Even when you're voting in for judges, senator, yeah, you're wasting your time. Yeah, they all just cycle out. And they're all doing the same fucking job. Nobody's changing. They're all doing the same fucking job. Is it going to change? No. No. $5 a gallon and rising. In some states, it's more, bro. Now I want you to remember COVID and what people did just for toilet paper.
Yeah.
Now that things are getting rough, what do you think is going to happen?
Sure.
We were in Florida for those hurricanes. We saw what happened. People almost shot each other over ice. Ice, little bro. Ice.
It's true.
So when people can't afford nothing, can't get anything, and run out of everything, what's that going to turn to? Well, I'll tell you, survival of the fittest at that point. So if you're not locked and loaded, you're basically going to get raped. No pun intended. All your shit going to get taken. All of it. Like, dude. And more evidence is coming out in these files. More. I kind of want to know who Epstein was working for. Because somebody had Epstein getting all this information. Epstein's not, everybody thinks it's Epstein. Yeah, it's Epstein's files. But he's not the big guy. He is not the big guy. I'm curious. Maybe I don't want to know. I might
They
need
put
to.
more stuff out.
I don't know if it's true or not because I've been kind of because they're saying that forget what European countries put out I think Germany is one of them that they put out the files unredacted, and like, dude, the things with the children is just getting like every last bit of it is disgusting, but if you can only imagine, it's like getting more disgusting the more you hear.
Yeah. That sucks.
But yeah, nobody gives a shit. And now we got this war going on.
The war is a distraction from it.
Got that right, buddy. I don't think I had any more videos to play, but oh, that No Kings thing. You said you wanted to bring that up.
Yeah. I don't know what the numbers are, but I know that there's like protests going on across the country. I don't know
who's protesting.
People are protesting against Trump and his administration, the corruptness.
All colors?
Yeah. This is the third one. I knew that was the third one. I didn't know I don't remember the dates of the first two. But I know that there was like millions at, both times before this one. This one was expected to have, I think they said between 9 and 12 million people across the country.
Because I saw the one in Philly today.
Yeah.
And
I've seen videos from different ones. But
it looks massive.
Like this dude tried to have like a military parade on his birthday. Was it last year?
Who?
Yeah, I think,
Trump?
yeah, like some
Oh,
Kim Jong Un type shit.
I
That was the
remember that.
first one. Yeah,
I
the
do
first one
remember that.
happened then, and then the second one I think was in October. So, but yeah, they're just protesting like all of his corruption, the war crimes, releasing those files. Just I don't know, man. It just feels like this isn't like real life at this point. 'Cause I get what you're saying about politicians being shady and whatnot. This is different though. Like this is something completely different than all that.
This is absolutely disgusting.
And this is
Like,
in your face.
I expect politicians to be shady with money.
But yeah, and they
you know,
do that their way. This is like I'm in your face playing. And then you look at like what they're doing as far as like people of color and women. Like it's
yeah.
crazy. This DEI thing was supposed to be a diversity, hiring people of color, women that would not get these opportunities. So they've gotten rid of DEI, but every one of his cabinet members is a DEI hire because none of these people are qualified to do anything. Yet here we are. Like it's crazy. I think that the Secretary of Defense was like a Fox News anchor. What does he do? What does he have to do? Like what does he know? And he's like terming himself the Secretary of War. Like what? These cats act like this is a game, man. It's like people's lives. They're gonna send these troops over to Iraq. They're gonna die. Like these guys and girls aren't coming home. If they hit boots on the ground, they're not coming home. This is how it is. And like they're okay with killing people's children. For what? Like what is and like what's the purpose of the war?
And not sending their own.
Exactly. They're never gonna send their own. They'll send yours. And like that's fine. But what's the purpose of the war is my question. Like what are we gaining from it? Regime change? No. The guy that's in charge now is the Ayatollah's son, who's more extreme than he was. I will say that I've seen different videos of like the leadership in Iran talking about America's people, essentially saying like, "Hey, we ain't really got no issue with y'all. It's your leaders that because it's not us. We're not doing any of this. None of us asked for this. Nobody's wanting us to go to war with anybody. Yeah,
but we're going to pay for it.
Oh, for sure.
And in a ton of ways, we're going to pay for it.
But it's like a thing with Republican presidents. Like they all take the economy and start a war in the Middle East over the last like 40 years or something like that. Every Republican president has done the exact same game plan. Both Bushes, freaking, I don't know. I think Reagan might be the one that has started after him. But yeah, Bush's.
Well, no, Reagan. He was funding illegal wars with drug money.
Yeah. Well, he had his own bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
But like since Bush Senior, like it's start a war in the Middle East, and by doing so, tank the economy. Like,
I know you were just a kid, but like, if you actually go back, Reagan was probably a bigger scumbag than those names you mentioned. To be honest.
Oh yeah. Oh no. We're still feeling the effects of his was it Reaganomics? Because he had a thing about people of color that he didn't like them. So a lot of the stuff he put in place.
He had Bob Barker syndrome.
Yeah, it was to screw people of color, and that's okay. But yeah, like what's happening right now, like it's never really been this blatant. There's never been this brazen, and I will say too. Outside,
I think it's just people are opening their eyes more. That's where I wanted to, I had mentioned it earlier. People are opening their eyes more. It's always been in our face.
Yeah.
I mean, you can go back to old movies. It's always been in our face. It's just that now a lot of folks, not everybody, but a lot of folks are starting to open up their eyes and listen.
Yeah.
Because it's been in your face the whole time.
His supporters are I don't know what to really say about it. Because it's outside of the fact that he just says everything like wrong. Like you listen to him speak now, especially now, like he's not there mentally. It's like an 80-year-old man. Like he's gone. That was the thing about Biden, right? Biden's old, he's sleeping, falling asleep. They're saying this man
Was
is
Biden
shit.
shitting his pants the way Trump does?
No, I don't think so. Now he was looking crazy, and he was talking slow, and he's
Smelling
old as hell
people's
too.
hair.
Yeah, like that's wild. But then you see what this dude, bro, that one video where that little girl was going up that escalator, and he was asking her, how old are you? And she was like, I'm 10. He's like, that's crazy. In 10 years, I'm going to be dating her. What the fuck is that? And then people be like, oh, but he's just joking. Oh, that's just how he played. Like,
why would you even joke about that with a little kid?
Would you?
That's not, I mean, like,
and bro,
like that.
His supporters are the only people that are arguing age of consent. They're trying to post everywhere. Age of consent is the thing, bro. They're talking about 15, 16-year-olds. Oh, it's barely legal. Barely illegal. No, that is a child. What are we doing? What is... I sent you that one video where Megan Kelly is like essentially excusing it. Like, oh, at least it wasn't like an 8 or 10-year-old. It was just 15. What?
And she had completely different views before. She had completely different views before that. And,
Bro,
you know, like...
Trump's current vice president called this man Hitler. Like 10 years ago. Called this fool Hitler. Now you're his right-hand man. What are we doing? Like, how do you lose your convictions? That I get it, money, right? No, man. There's something after this life, I'm assuming, as a person that believes in God. I'm not going to say I'm super religious, but I'm very spiritual. There's something after this. I don't want this time spent to be, I don't know, man. I don't want to be compromised in that way. I don't want to be dealing with no evil shit like that. If I say, I feel like this dude, well, I'm not going to give him Hitler, because Hitler, you know, what's another thing? I mean, I think he's too stupid to be put on that level. But he's definitely evil, you know, and everybody with him, they're all evil.
And the Hitler thing, you know, I sent you that speech translated in English. You know, all I'm going to say is that, you know, we really don't know.
And I don't know. I'll be controversial. Fuck it. Isn't that kind of what's happening in Palestine? Isn't that a genocide? Are we not supposed to say that? Or is it different? Isn't that like we're just getting rid of these people, this certain group of people? It's very similar to, I don't know. You know who I noticed is never in this stuff though? Us. Black people.
Yeah, because it ain't our fucking business.
But I'm saying we are never doing this to people. We are never trying to take nobody out.
I pointed it out to you. With everything that we've done, everything that we've created, whatever, we never went out of our way to build weapons of mass destruction, to protect what we built. All we did was create. We were never, you know, as you can see, it's there in front of you. Nothing about the culture says that we're trying to destroy.
No.
Teach, create, reproduce. Yes.
I wonder how Oppenheimer, I haven't seen the movie yet, but I wonder how he feels about creating that.
Some say he felt guilty about it, but
I can see why he would, because that's the kind of thing man don't need. We can't be trusted with stuff like that. That kind of
he's the one that if I'm not mistaken, it was him that I think it's because he felt guilty that the Nobel Peace Prize was created or whatever. Okay. If I'm not, I think that is the backstory. Don't quote me, but yeah.
The guy that's in charge now talking about he deserves the Nobel Peace Prize for what? Talk about you gonna take Cuba, invading Venezuela, dropping bombs on Iran, killing all these little girls. What are we talking about? And like another thing with his supporters, they'd love to be like, well, Biden did well, Obama, like, ain't neither one of them dudes in office. Obama ain't been in office in 10 years, so I don't care. Biden's not in office no more. You sat here and shit on this man his entire 4 years, but everything is worse now. But nobody's got something to say. It was like, oh well, it's only a short-term pain for the long-term. Shut the hell up. Shut up, because he sends your kids over there to die in Iran. How you gonna feel then? Oh well, this is God's will. We had that conversation too.
I mean,
There's
dude, you
fools
see,
talking about this is a holy war. There's a fool talking about, oh well, God picked Trump to do, like, oh my goodness.
oh wow, and you see how they're doing it with the draft. It's extended all the way up to 42-year-olds. It doesn't matter if you had a weed charge or if you smoke weed. Yeah,
that's crazy. I'll say it straight up. If that draft was to happen and I was to get, I'm going to jail, I guess. I'm not doing that. Fuck that. I don't think it'll get to that point, but I can't say that it won't, because
I'm gonna say this, man. The media.
This is Black Mirror, bro. This is a Black Mirror episode. This is an extended Black Mirror episode.
The media will not show what is actually going on over there here, because a lot of the videos that I'm seeing, it's not looking good.
I don't know.
And the more we pour, the more troops that we pour into it. Yeah, I'm telling you, I don't want folks to act like the way they did when COVID happened, but you know, do your best. And I mean, shit. Look, they is it Canada putting tariffs on the power thing? So like New York, Michigan, they're talking about shutting the power off to conserve energy. In some places. So imagine all these folks who are accustomed to having their device in their hands. They need their devices to be charged. You know, we need to watch our shows. What happens when the power goes out? When the power goes out, people who like to drink tap water or use tap water, what do you think happens when the water place is shut down? You know what I'm saying? Not even the places, because I mean, you're essentially using recycled water. No matter, you know, whatever you flush, whatever you send down the sink, basically they clean it and send it right back to you.
Oh, I know.
So, what do you think happens when those places shut down because they have no power to clean or re-clean? Because you know it's just re-clean water to re-clean your water. What's going to happen?
I'm gonna say, I'm an optimist. I'm an optimistic person. I think it's bad and it's gonna probably get a little worse. But I see the light at the end of this. I definitely do. And that's just my optimism taking over. Like, I have to look at things that way. You know, especially for my little guy. I don't want the world the way it is. I don't want this world for him. And I feel like we need to get people in from both sides that we can go back to how it was where, hey, man, we argue about things that matter. But it's civil and we meet somewhere in the middle. You know? We need to get...
That's essentially what their job is supposed to be. But again, because they don't care about us.
On both sides, this shit needs to get cleaned up. Like, we just showed the video with Dean. Like, Parker's another one. like, there's a few of these this Gen Z generation that's like, I believe in them. And I feel like maybe they won't get corrupted if they're, you know, if they're given the opportunity. But at the same time,
if they go against the grain, it's over. Oh, there goes the alarm. It is 8:00 now.
I mean, sometimes
if they go against the grain,
if enough of
know
us
what
do
happens.
it, they can't get us all though. You know?
If we try to coordinate and plan it, there's always a snitch. There's always a snitch. And money talks to these snitches. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
somebody, we just need somebody to represent the country. Like,
what I want to say about how they handled it will literally get me. The feds will probably knock on my door. If I were to give the advice on how this shit needs to be handled, the feds would be at my door tomorrow morning. Like the way I think it should be handled, I believe it would be successful. But I can't say it because I might get in trouble.
I'll say something too, since we're just speaking on stuff. I think capitalism's cool. I get it, but I feel like maybe a little bit more socialist ideas should be implemented, especially when it comes to healthcare. Healthcare is the one that, like, I can't understand how we're the most powerful, richest country in the world, and healthcare is unaffordable for most people. You know what I mean? Education, healthcare should be basic human rights. Like, that should just be basically a part of the American experience.
And in other places, it is.
Exactly. But that's a big business here. That's the issue. There's too many like CEOs and, you know.
If you're not sick, big pharma doesn't make money.
Yeah. And like these big companies are controlling way too much when it comes to the political landscape. All that stuff needs to get flushed out. It just needs to be straight up about the economy, the healthcare, the education. Immigration is another one that's like touchy. I don't see why, because who really has claim on this land? I would say Mexicans have a pretty good claim on it, considering where Mexico's at, considering how this country started. Like, we're gonna play those games, like we can play them. You know, anybody with Irish or English or Yugoslavian descent, we want to play that game where like people go back to their countries type stuff. We can do that, because and I noticed the immigration thing only matters about people of color. It's only brown and black. It's not Europeans. We're not hearing none of this about that. So let's just say what it is. It's racism. Cool. At what point does that not become an issue? I know this country's foundation is racism. We need to get past it. That's the only way to heal. It's the only way to heal. It's the only way for things to move forward, is if we can just get it all out and plan the future to go forward. And that means, and I'm saying, bro, I've heard, I don't know what this fool's name is, one of these Trump supporters, big time, Steve Bannon, I think. He came out and said, with these midterms coming up in November, because that's why they're trying to steal it now, where they're trying to do the SAVE Act thing, where it essentially takes voting away from millions of people. But he said that if they don't win the midterms, they lose the Senate and the House, that a lot of them are going to prison. He said this. He said, including myself, I'm going to prison. A lot of us are going to prison. They know what they've been doing is crazy. They know what they've been doing is wild. So I'm saying, like, all these dudes that support this, that, like, I don't understand why nobody's standing up to anything that he's saying and doing, but all of them got to go too. They all got to go. And on the left, leadership needs to change. I'm sorry. It is what it is. Thank you guys for your service, but we need somebody in here that's not corrupted, that's not in some big donor's pocket. Somebody that actually is going to be here in 20 years.
But unfortunately, because the founding families run the world, none of that will ever change.
That's true.
Now, again, I could say what needs to be done, but because of how powerful they are, again, I don't want my car to end up like Anne Heche's. And, you know, we all saw how that ended up.
That's something I was younger, I wanted to do. And I'm not even opposed to doing it now. I don't think I'd get corrupted. But I don't know if I would actually get to do what I want to do. Because if I get some kind of push and I don't play ball,
you will be led into a meeting.
I'm out of there. Oh, yeah, I'm out of there.
Yeah, you will be led into a meeting in which you have no control, no power. You will be outnumbered. And it'll be easy to slip something into your drink. It'll be easy for, you know, again, it just sucks that it'll always be your own.
Yeah. Oh, it's
It'll
definitely
be
gonna be
easy
somebody.
to get next to somebody next to you. Again, if you go against the grain in this country,
And they'll give me the choice. Like, hey, you want to play ball? You got your little grassroots following, people rocking with you. Yeah, you want to play ball, or you don't want to play ball. But the Christ in my heart, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing things to hurt people. I don't understand. And I know that's how the government has been set up forever. But I used to love government and economics in high school. I love it because
and to
I
find
love
out half the shit
what
they
it's
were teaching us.
supposed to be. Like what it's set up to actually be. Granted, the founding fathers was also bullshit too, but to like you read the words and what the words mean and what it's actually supposed to look like, it is awesome, and it has never been like that. And I, like you said, I don't want to be pessimistic, but I guess it might not ever look like that. And like,
nope. Because I told you the ones that could help make a change for us don't want to do it. They're already billionaires, but they don't want to help.
I feel like the ones that want to do the right thing, they get them out of there, bro.
Oh, quick, fast, and in a hurry. You get the speech. Again, those black billionaires got the speech. Hey, you and your family can be okay.
And you notice in Malcolm X, they let Malcolm rock until he went. What did he go to? He went to Mecca. I would like Mecca stand. What the country is Jerusalem? I'm not sure. But he went and came back, and his message had shifted a little bit, where he was talking about inclusion. He was talking about coming together, making, unity, and they got his ass up out of there. They let Malcolm do his thing when he was militant, and he was just for us. But the second it changed to, unity, Robert Kennedy probably would have done way more than John did. He didn't even get the chance. They didn't even let him get to the office to do it, because he would have certainly been president, and he probably would have done a lot more than John did, because I don't think his head was, where John's head was at that time. But you're right. Anytime you get that momentum. Like, I feel like a lot of these politicians, well, I don't want to say a lot. I think certain politicians come into this with the right idea, and their heart is in the right place. But then, like you said, like, these special interests take over. It's never about what's good for the American people. It's about what's good for certain people, the 1%.
Because again, you apply for the job, they give you the job. Once you have the job, they'll give you the rules of the job.
Exactly.
And no matter how you feel, think, hey, this is how it's going to be. And if you don't like it, this is how it could be. Which is why I don't understand why folks argue for those bastards. But, hey, man, that's probably as much yeah, it is. That's probably as much politics as we're going to talk. I mean, again, the war is ongoing. Things are going to get, I'm praying they don't, but it appears that it's heading in that direction. And, yeah, let's pray for the best is all I can say, man. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Remember to like, subscribe, share, and comment. We don't mind. We love a good comment here and there. We'll come back to it if we want, if the comment's good enough. I'm Al, joined by my brother Marcus. Tune in next week. Deuces.
Money, the jewels, the cribs, the cars, the clothes, the bitches, the guns, the knives, the average hoe. Smashing the niggas that's trying to stop the dough. To get focused, nigga, we about to blow.